pin match. If he makes this, it's going right down to the 9th and 10th frames.
You can hear the crowd reacting now to all these shots, the oohs and the ahs and the cheers. They've been very active all week long.
David switching balls again, taking something that goes a little bit straighter, very little time to shoot this 10 pin. Hits it on the right again, but makes it.
Is it better, Mike, not to hurry up on the spares, but just to get up there and do what's natural rather than thinking about missing it?
He did it perfect. He took the ball, and you could see the way he got up there. Missing it never entered his mind. He just got up there and went through his routine, and it was assumed in his mind he was going to make it.
Palombi working on a strike in the 7th, trails by just 1.
Light in the 4th frame, high in the 6th frame. Let's see if make the adjustment in the 8th and 8th. Light again, the 1, 2, 4, 10, the washout. He is totally lost on lane 34, and if he doesn't make this washout, he's going to fall more than 10 pins behind and put David Husted in the real driver's seat. If he can convert this, he hasn't lost any pins in count. He would remain only 1 pin down. So it's not disaster yet if he can convert the spare here. I can't get it out.
You're nervous. I think everybody else in the building is too.
Get over, no. Open in the 8th frame, and he's more or less handed it to Hustead.
Well, should Palombi strike in the 9th and then take this one right out through the 10th frame, would finish with 215. Dave Husted with a possible 228 should he throw a 4-bagger.
Palombi must strike here in the 9th frame. Going at a 195 pace down, he's down 13 pins, still breathing. But barely. Back in the pocket. Oh, at a 4-9, breaks it out, leaves only the 4 pin. But he's in big trouble right now. He is in big trouble. We see the ball finished tight in the pocket. Watch the 2 pin. 3rd from the left. It goes to the wall, and the pin comes off the wall to get that 9. 4-9, the pocket split where the ball just drives through too much.
It almost seemed that time as if he made too good a shot. Had the leverage, really lifted, ripped the finger holes, and, well, happy with a 4 pin, but obviously got a break, but he didn't need the 4-9.
But he didn't strike. He didn't set himself up for the 10th. The best he can do is 205. Husted going at a 208 pace right now. David, the championship is in David's hands if he can take charge right here in the 9th and 10th frames. And he knows it. He's performed tremendous in the clutch the 2 previous games. To my way of thinking, there's no reason to think that he won't continue that.
Dave Husted's last victory, the Touring Players Championship in Saginaw, Michigan.
Oh, he just ripped the 5 out of there.
Just slashed it out of there.
From that deep inside angle, he just pulled the finger holes out of that ball and destroyed the 5.
It was almost as if he said, this one will go right from the get-go, and trust is a must on the PBA Tour. You got to send it a little right to get it back.
And he's saying something now. Is he asking for a re-rack?
Speaking with Harry Golden, PBA's national tournament director. Obviously, Harry with a response, and Dave Husted.
I don't know if he...
Maybe fresh out of re-racks.
He'd already gone to his rosin bag, and Harry wouldn't give it to him.
In other words, he asked for the re-rack too late.
That's exactly right.
Well, he'll have to make do with the rack he's got on lane 33. This to wrap up the title.
And he's done it! And you don't see that kind of reaction too often out of Dave Husted. That for his 4th title, the 3rd time he's come from the number 3 position.
And really his 2nd title in how many tournaments?
Well, it was the last tournament of the year, the 2nd title, about the last 15 or so. 16, 17, somewhere in there.
Not too bad. A happy Dave Husted. Now he trips out the 4, and when you win out here, as he gets the congratulatory handshake from top seed Ron Palombi Jr., you have to carry the clutch hits, but the winner of this year's $125,000 Kessler Open certainly bode well.
And he struck in every 10th frame when he needed it. Destroys the rack, finishes with 228 to win his 4th PBA title.
Was it as difficult as it looked to throw those clutch strikes in the 1st and 2nd game that have to close them out in the title match?
Well, the first 2 games, you know, I told myself I wanted to get out to a quick start, and I just couldn't do it. and Amleto, and then Ricky put the pressure on me, and somehow I came through. And then the last game, I just told myself, maybe I can get this thing out of the wood before the 10th frame, and it didn't come down to that. I'd like to congratulate Ron on a great week. He averaged 230, and he bowled just super. And I'd like to thank everybody here at Earl Anthony's Dublin Bowl, Ted Hoffman, and especially Kessler for making everything possible.
And speaking of Ted Hoffman, he's got something here for you, a trophy presentation. Ted, don't hurt yourself in giving this to Dave.
Dave, on behalf of Kessler and Earl Anthony and myself and all these bowling fans that are here from Dublin, congratulations. You're a great champion. Michelle, also congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, the trophy is certainly nice, Dave Husted, but now Bill Donnan, of course, the National Product Manager for Kessler Whiskey, has something else for you.
First of all, congratulations on your smooth winning performance tonight.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not too sure who I should give this to. On behalf of Kessler Whiskey and the Seagram Distillers Company, I'd like to present you with this check for $18,000 on your first place performance in the '86 Kessler Open. Congratulations. And best of luck to the rest of the season.
Thank you very much. I'm not much of a... I'm not much of a drinker, but when the time comes, I guess Kessler will definitely be on the top of the list.
Well, I know one thing. You drove a couple people to probably drink watching this one this evening with the pressure. Mike, any questions for our champion?
Well, I'd just like to congratulate you, Dave. You must like that number 3 spot, is that right?
Well, you mentioned that earlier, Mike, and you know, I just tried to go out and make some good shots. The lanes were in fantastic condition all week. Everybody bowled extremely well. I was just fortunate enough to carry a couple lucky hits and a couple more times than some other players, but I don't know what to say. It's awful fun to win. Don't get here that often, so you just try to make the best of each time you get on TV.
Well, I'd just like to congratulate you one more time. You got up in the 10th frame 3 times when the match was still in the balance. You struck all 3 times. That's coming through when you have to, and that's how you win on the PBA Tour. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Everything just worked out perfect. I don't know what to say.
The one thing I noticed, Dave, is that you had problems watching your opponent's bowl. Every time I looked down at you, you had your head in your hands. Were you praying over there?
Well, that doesn't hurt any. I'll tell you, the good man upstairs looked over me today, and I was just trying to get a little tunnel vision in there and just try to concentrate on making good shots, and thankfully I did.